Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another not so important edition with Workshop Taz. Hope you guys are having a good night tonight. I have a little bit of a, it's going to be a little bit of a whiny session tonight. I got something to whine about. I hate to say rant because it's not really a rant. I'm going to whine. I'm going to whine about something. So anyway, it's January. Matter of fact, what do we got here? It's January, like what, 16th? Yes, it's January 16th, so in certain parts of the country, of the United States, it's kind of cold. This part of my world is a little bit chilly. Not so bad the past couple of days, but it's wintertime. So for some of us in our garages, we heat our garages with various stuff. Some of us have wood stoves, some of us use kerosene heaters, who knows what, there's all kinds of options out there, so I'm not even going to try to cover that part. So here's my little heat source here, and well, I don't know if I'm going to get that. There's my little heat stream. It's a kerosene heater. Forced air kerosene heater, nothing special. I think 70,000 British thermal units. Nothing real special. So I can get out of the camera here again. So what I've done is earlier this year I ran out of fuel. I think right around December or whatever. We're get a long Christmas break, so I was out here in the garage dinking around and I ran out of fuel. So I decided to go get some more. When I first bought this heater 5-6 years ago, whatever it was, I got 2 gallons of this. And by the way, no one has sponsored me for any of this, so I'm not pushing any one product. This is just my opinion. So it's a clean strip K1 kerosene fuel. It's for heaters. That's what it is. Clean Strip's been around. They also make some I've got some lacquer thinner that I use for the paint. So I had 2 gallons of this, and if anybody has had any experience with kerosene heaters, they do what? They stink. They smell like kerosene, and they're noisy. Okay, that's just part of the thing with kerosene heaters. So I ran out of fuel. Was going to get some more. I checked I checked Home Depot. I checked Lowe's, see who had what, and I also did some comparisons with reviews of who liked what or whatever. Because I thought, well, I think the kerosene, I think the K1 either or the Clean Strip, either they didn't have it, or I can't remember what the deal was. They had it, or I can't remember. I only wanted a 2.5 gallon deal. I didn't want a whole 5 gallons. I thought this will tie me over for a while. I'll just get one of these. It'll be cheaper. It's fine, and I've had experience with that. I couldn't find that. I didn't go to Home Depot. I just went to Lowe's. I had to go get some pellets for the house stove, pellet stove, and I thought I'll just get kerosene at the same time. So as I go around the corner, there was a specific brand there. I looked, online to see what the ratings were. People seem like they like it, and that's this stuff here. And once again, like I said, nobody is sponsoring me. This isn't an advertisement, or I'm not really slamming the products. I'm just giving you, in my opinion, what the differences are that I have noticed. And this is Crown. Brand name is Crown. It's K1 kerosene, and this was all I had in a big old stack right by the kerosene heaters. Imagine that. So I picked it up, and I've been using it, and the one thing that I notice out of both of them is this obviously smells like kerosene, and the Crown smells more like diesel fuel. If you are pouring this, what kerosene smells like. If you're pouring that, if you know it both smell like diesel and kerosene, in my opinion, that Crown smells a little more like diesel fuel. I don't know if it's a pure version or maybe not a pure version. I don't know. I'm not trying to make any assumptions. I just notice that when I use this this kerosene heater, I notice more odor with the Crown. That's my opinion. They both burn just fine. One burns just as good as the other. It's not like one, no soot or anything like that. It just smells. You fire it up, it's like, it smells closer to diesel than it does kerosene. That's my opinion. So if you guys have used either one or both, let me know. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and let me know. This is just my little whiny thing. I'm not pushing one product over the other, but I'm probably going to stay away from Crown just because I don't want anything that smells worse than kerosene. Kerosene's bad enough, and you add something that smells closer to diesel fuel, that's not fun. I believe this kerosene heater that I have, this heat stream, will burn K1, K2, and automotive diesel. It probably will even burn home heating oil, but you wouldn't want to be in the same. You wouldn't want to be in a spot like this if you're going to burn home heating oil, and I don't recommend it. So anyway, if you have these type of heaters, follow your instructions. And if you've used one or both of these fuels, let me know. I have I like the, like I said, I like the clean strip. That's my opinion. I also want to try the odorless kerosene. I haven't tried that yet. I want to try that. If you've used odorless kerosene, let me know. I'd be very interested to hear about this. So that's my rant and rave and my whiny. So you guys have a good, this is Tuesday. Pretty exciting, huh? Getting in the beginning of the week, getting back into the work mode there after the weekend. Anyway, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys have used and think, and it's just my observation, my opinion. I'm not pushing one product over the other. If you like one or the other, that's great. It's just an opinion of mine that I believe that I've noticed. So anyway, with that, thanks a lot. Have a great night.